Hello and welcome to another update video about Gala. Well, who would have thought that this sideways range would take such a long time, right? It's crazy. So we have to make some changes in this video about the wave structure together, because while nothing has been validated, it just doesn't look right in terms of proportions anymore. At least not the previous yellow wave count. So we have to think about how we could interpret it. And also we need to talk about the white count, because just moving sideways, there is no evidence that we are starting to push higher. There's also no evidence we are going down, but just have to shift everything here to the right, which is relentless, because if the price doesn't move up, just go sideways. I mean, time passes, and we have to move these labels to the right. The overall wave count obviously hasn't changed. We are currently in a pullback zone, and the price is dancing around the 38.2 retracement here at 4.2 cents, and that's the retracement level of the rally that occurred between October 23 and March 24. Sort of an important retracement level for a B wave pullback. Also, the price already touched the 50% fib level here. That was on the 14th or 13th of April. So from a, let's say, retracement point of view, I mean, the minimum requirements for this pullback are definitely done. From here, we could possibly see a C wave rally that could start, targeting 23 cents. That's measured against the last low here from the 13th of April. However, there's just no evidence that we are starting to move up, and this structure is very, very messy. It's a little bit unclear what this is. I'm still exploring sort of the idea it could be some kind of a triangle pattern, but that leaves a lot of room for interpretation. For example, in the yellow count, what is possible is the idea that we moved down in wave W. Okay, so 3 waves down, WXY, so it could be a wave W. This move sideways could again have turned into some kind of a triangle, X wave, and we could see a Y wave down. The problem I have with this move is that the Y wave might run out of space. Yeah, so that's one interpretation where we say the X wave is the triangle. How would we count that? Triangle is an ABCDE structure. A wave, B wave would be here. That's the problem with this chart. B wave, C wave might still be unfolding. DE. So I'm not going to label the subwaves. This could take forever, really. Yeah, that's the problem. I could also say the X wave is already in. Yeah, WX. Okay, and then the Y wave might be unfolding as an ABC structure. But see, there's no point really trying to label the micro here, because there's nothing really reliable here. There just isn't. It's even possible that this X wave is extending higher. I mean, that would actually be best. Yeah, that would be best for this chart, because then at least the Y wave would not run out of space. The key is obviously that in any pullback, if we get another low, then the price should ideally hold above the 1.93 cent level. A break below that level would seriously question the medium-term bullish potential on this chart. So again, just sideways action. The way I had it before, not really happy with that wave count. It was an A wave, B wave, C wave, and then here this was 3 waves down, and then this a 4th wave. But the 4th wave is just massive. It's just massive. So I don't really have a reliable micro count here at the moment. If probably the best count, but it's not the most reliable, because this typically doesn't, I mean, I very rarely see a pattern like that, yeah. But it's possible that we're dealing with a WXY X Z pattern, yeah. But also here, the question is, where is the X wave top? Very, very difficult. So there's no point really looking for precision here. We need a breakout of the range. That's key. I can put the labels where I want. It's sort of pointless until we get a breakout, because they will shift, they will move. They're not, it's not going to tell us okay, the X wave topped here or here, whatever. It's not predictive. What it tells us is that if we get a breakout to the downside, then I can use the top of the X wave, the last high, where it makes sense to calculate a target to the downside. But overall, what is really most important is to understand this looks like a corrective pullback at the moment. And where are the support levels? Well, 1.93 cents is the lowest one. Doesn't need to be tested. But as long as we're holding above that and the bulls turn up before we break it, there's a good chance to get to that upside target at around 23 cents. From a bullish point of view, yeah, it could still be this diagonal pattern in the making in the white count, but I still need a move in 5 waves to 7.7 cents to get a first confirmation that a low has been struck here in wave B on the 13th of April. That's what I really need to see at the moment. We are far away from that, to confirm that. Okay, so we're moving in the range. You know about downside potential. Next support would be 3.35 cents and 2.67 cents. A break below the 20th of May low at 3.7 cents would confirm that move down. To the upside, I need a break above the green line, the last swing high, 5 cents. That's still the breakout point, and I still need to see the third wave get to 6.9 cents and the fifth wave to 7.7. So until then, situation is very fluid here. It's you have to be flexible, and there is, until we get a breakout of the range, this is just boring sideways range market. Perfect for range traders, but not so interesting. So I hope you liked the update about Gala. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.